This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Cornhuskers offense making their way on the field today. And here we are, folks. The last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run. And here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Throwing off play action. The pocket breaking down. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking for some space. It's Ives. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Wyola. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Catch made on the out route. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Quick throw, catch made. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Right for a quick completion. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw to the left. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Breaks free. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's Van Buren. Tries to get it to the running back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Anytime you're playing a linebacker position, you start to see a running back come out of the backfield and widen out. There's a tendency to want to beat him out to the flat, overcommit. This time he cuts back inside and creates a headache for this defense and a nice gain.
Look at the end zone, has a lane. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long at the 20. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Ives. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Great cut there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. He'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30. It's LSU on top as we take the break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Here we go, first play of the quarter, offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Down the middle, it's Graham. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Handoff from the shotgun. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. The offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Hand off to the right side. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Ives. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Huskers have 1st and 10 here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. To the air, it's Raiola. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that.
The ball is loose. Scooped up in the defense. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here.
Pretty good execution here by the offense. The quarterback keeps the ball, and the only thing is he doesn't take care of the ball once he gets upfield. The defense alertly knocks that ball loose and gets on top of it.
Trying to find some room. It's Barry. Sends right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 13-point lead.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
Nice grab. It's long. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Handoff to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Snags the quick throw. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Catch made on the right side. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Running back has it on the screen now. Touchdown, Cornhuskers, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Kicking team out for the PAT try. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. And here comes the punter onto the field. And here's the return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The sure hands. It's Ives. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Ives. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Ives. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And the defense scoops it up. It's a live ball, remember. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, LSU. They were not going to catch him that time. So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce.
The Cornhuskers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Great move there. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Looks like LSU has the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the ball.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Looking for a gap. It's Berry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football.
Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offense.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Point after, knocked right through.
27, Nebraska, 6.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Back to throw. It's Raiola. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He bought some time. Now lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Cornhuskers will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And it's taken right around the 35. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Hands off to the left. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. To try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Huskers will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Ball fielded near the 35. Tackled by this punt coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Attempt for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's caught. It's Hill. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Pulls it in. It's Graham. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Breaking free at the 35. Look out, off and running. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. The sure hands, it's Parker. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Throws to the tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled, and that'll do it for the 3rd period. It's LSU on top as we take the break for the quarter. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Defense is coming after him. They're playing enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the Huskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Raiola. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. And there's the handoff. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Touchdown, LSU! This offense really clicking. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
LSU 41. Nebraska 13.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Back to pass. It's Raiola. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Grab by the receiver. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense end bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Ives. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Extra point, knocked right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Nebraska.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. He gets loose. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Leaning on the run game here late. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The shotgun running play call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Tight end goes in motion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So here we go now. Third and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Handing off on the draw play. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the LSU Tigers.